Welcome once again to my channel, guys. I'm on the streets of Koforidua. It's Monday evening. I decided to just pick a stroll on the streets and then give you some scenes. So I am walking right around the Senate area, the Senate office complex area. So that's the Senate office complex. So it's a bit dark, so you wouldn't be able to see the complex very well. So let me take you on a slight walk around town. So we're gonna cross to the other side. So we're crossing to the front of the Senate building area. There's a night stroll in some of the corners. I'm not going to use the thoroughfare, so we're just going to walk along. Actually, this is the frontage of the Senate building here. That's the frontage of the Senate building. I think it's undergoing some renovation. There used to be a restaurant here as well. There's a Grace Cafe. Seems they are no more. Well, guys, I've been doing most of my vlogging here in Koforidua, and I'm back on the street again, showing you the calm streets of Koforidua on a Monday evening. So let's see how it looks like. I think there are some office buildings here, but I think they are closed. I think the passport office is somewhere around this area. Let's see how it goes. So that street takes you into the Broadway, the main Koforidua Broadway. Takes you through the Broadway into the Legend Hall area. So as you can see, it's night. So, and there's a pub at the other side where guys normally hang around. You can see cars parked there. Let me use the other side. Let me show you the other side of the hood that I'm walking through. I think all this area is part of Oguaa. I must say, this is the Oguaa area, of course. There's some people praying out there, so let me straight to as well. Just trying to steal that shots from there. So now we're going to walk past the Linda Door restaurant area. So we have the Linda Door restaurant in front of us over there. I think I've done a video here as well. So I'm going to go this way. And then on my left, there's a branch of Pizza Man, Chicken Man, which is one of the popular food joints across the country. I think they have branches all over the country. So I think this is the Koforidua branch. We are told it is among one of the biggest in the southern part of Ghana. So you can see shops also open in the evening as well. See shops open in the evening as well. Yeah. So this street basically is called Agata Street. I have done some videos here as well. But let me show you the Linda Door restaurant again, which has been here for so long a time. It's one of the oldest you can find on this very street, on the Agata Street. Like I told you, the street is called Agata because there was a market here called Agata. There was a train station So all this side were full of warehouses and storage facilities that were serving the railway station. Serving the railway station, but the railway station is no more. So the entire warehouses are no more. I think some of them have been converted into churches. Some of them also demolished because they've been here for a long time. So on my right side used to be where the railway station was. That was where the railway station was, and you could, as a matter of fact, come here at dawn and then join a train to Accra. I'm not going to go. Okay, let me go past there and then I return. So you see the Oguaa Avenue. So let me go forward a bit. Let me go forward a bit. So the market is here as well, but the market is closed by now. The market is closed. So that's the Agata market area here in Cove City, Koforidua. And then you have this shop here. It's a Samsung shop. Let me see if I can. The Samsung shop here. They are closed. So you have the Agata market down on the right side. So there's a nice night cruise in Oguaa. This is not Oguaa in Cape Coast. A church, a Pentecost PIWC, Church of Pentecost branch here. This is the English Assembly, I think so. So that's the Agata market in your shirt. I think there's an event center here that I hope. Some worshippers worshiping over there. Ghanaians love to worship God a lot. So after work, people sometimes also go to church. We're walking around a very iconic location, but it's a bit dark here. It used to be a very popular gynecologist here. There used to be a very popular gynecologist here called Labision. So if you've left Cove Town for long, that is a Labision clinic or the hospital, but it's no more operating. And then on my right, you're going to find the Freemasons Hall. Let me try zoom on the Freemasons. So that's a Freemasons Hall here in Koforidua. Also right within the Oguaa vicinity. So that's a Freemasons Hall. And let me come back to the Labision Hospital again. It was so popular because it was a gynecology clinic or hospital of a sort, but it's no more in operation. I think maybe they have relocated from here to another place. And then you have the Latter-day Saints right here on my right side. It feels good to be giving you the memories. So that's where we came from. That road is where we came from. That takes you to the Senate area and to that popular bar. I forgot the name of the bar. There's a very popular bar there. So we're gonna go this way and then we'll come back. So there's a short tour of Oguaa. So you have a Latter-day Saints chapel over there, bringing back the memories. And you know, Koforidua had lots of schools. There was this secretariat school right in the corner here. I don't know where it has been relocated to, but there was a secretariat school in the corner here. We can talk about the days of the Ghana Cocos, the Sulu Cocos, the Nigeria Cocos, the Moses, and many other. I think now it's a church. Oh, I think it's a church now. Action City Church. So it's now a church. There was this small, I think it was a secretariat school in this corner. Yeah. It's a secretariat school in this corner here. And then over there is the Workers' College, but I'm just behind the wall. That's the Workers' College. But okay, let me see if I can get to the front and then give you some videos of the front elevation of it. Oguaa seems to be laid out of an area. The Workers' College. We got a Workers' College over there, but we can't go inside. The ministries is just after the Workers' College. So Oguaa is such a nice area. And then you have also the Ghana Revenue Authority office as well here. Let me show you. That's the GNRA office. Is a bit okay. Let me try zoom. So that's the GNRA regional office. So walking around. This building reminds me of, I think it used to be UAC, one of the UAC branches, but it's dark. You can't see. It's a bit dark here, so you can see. There's one UAC branch here. I think that was the UAC branch those days in the 80s. Yes, I think so. It used to be the UAC. It used to be the UAC branch. One of the departmental stores used to be here. I think one of the branches used to be here. If not UAC, or one of the branches of GNTC or GBO Levant, it was here. Then I remember. Okay, there was another building here. That also, okay, on my right. This building on my right used to be GNTC Motors. I was the office of the GNTC Motors. It was a shop for GNTC Motors. So that was the GNTC, the old GNTC Motors, way back. So you can see the architecture in this area is quite different from most of the old areas within the city of Koforidua. So that was the former GNTC Motors building. I think it's now a church. I guess so. It's a church now. And then on my left also happens to be GNTC Hardware. The building over there also used to be GNTC Hardware. That was the hardware branch. That was the hardware. And there was also a supermarket here, but the supermarket is no more. And then here on my front is also the PWD. It's a bit dark here, so I can't show you much. I have to. Another PWD building over there. You can see the ancient architecture, the colonial architecture of the building. It was also one of the PWD buildings here. There's a pub to here, there's a restaurant, Peldedge Avenue. These are new additions to the area. These are new additions to the area as well. So we're still walking Oguaa, walking around. So we are right inside a suburb, which is right inside the center of Koforidua. So you have the GNRA office, like I showed you earlier on, over there. We're gonna walk. So this area is the area that shares boundary with Jackson Park, and as well as shares boundary with Betum here in Koforidua. So just decided to give you a short walk. It used to be one area where we used to, hang out with friends. We used to have some friends around. I remember my childhood days. I used to have my extra classes here. We used to do extra classes. So we used to do extra classes. We used to have our extra classes here. So you can see this road takes you to Jackson Park. And we're gonna walk See another angle of the area. Quite dark here a bit. Alright guys, we're still doing our tour of the Oguaa area. So over there happens to be the Zenith Bank. That area used to have the Hollywood canteen, but the Hollywood canteen is no more. So we have some old office buildings here as well. So you see, take you on a short trip inside the Oguaa neighborhood. So all these areas are Oguaa areas, but you have the real cinema at the other side. This is photo box. Photography, passport photos, photo framing, and then there's also an eatery or a restaurant here. That's Linda's Delight. Well viewers, thank you very much for watching my short tour of Oguaa Koforidua on the night. We had a great night walking around. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb. In case you want to support my travels and my content and my channel, it's 233-244-760389. Thank you.